Hello, everybody. It's the Mighty Mushroom Show, where I put drafts on eBay, and it's part of what I do. I'm here with Kayla from Hazel Hearts Vintage, who's my internet homie, mostly on the, mostly, well, I guess everywhere, but we kind of do this show together de facto at this point. I'm always glad to see Kayla. Lovely to see you.
Nice to see you and everyone.
So I am going to start screen sharing and I'm going to start drafting and hopefully can you post the link?
I can.
Because
Once I open up YouTube and,
do the thing.
do the thing.
Do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing. Hey, Melissa Francis is here.
Hello, Melissa.
All right, so if you're watching this show now and you haven't seen the show before, or you were exposed to Nicole's show today or whatever, this is an open forum show. As long as you're polite, come in, be part of the conversation. I'm going to live list things on eBay that come from drafts from my list kind of draft creator. So I have an employee who creates these drafts in the office, and then I usually come home and complete them here. And the topic of the show tonight is I just sold an empty box for $25 on eBay, and that is actually true. And at the end of the show, I will show that box, and it's pretty funny. I mean, I hear people complaining about eBay all the time, and I'm like, I just sold an empty box.
An empty box for like a decent price.
$25 for an
Yeah.
empty box? Yeah. Hey, I have like seven more too. I just listed those like minutes ago too. I mean, it wasn't online for very long. Anyway, so we have a lot of drafts to go through, so I am going to start. Hopefully somebody will pop into the chat here and liven this up. I'm sure we'll get Rob for a while. Rob kind of left early last night. I was kind of mean to him though, I guess. I don't know if I was mean. I was just kind
No,
of
you
like
weren't mean. You
I was
were.
I was like I was like, Rob, do you have experience? Like I'm talking from the perspective of having experience doing these things. I'm trying to share that experience. I'm not trying to speculate on what might happen or what, you know, like anything like that.
No, I don't think you were being mean.
I'm not, I mean, I'm generally not mean. I guess I could be mean, but I'm just not I'm not a mean guy.
We're just not about spreading misinformation, right?
No, but I mean, I don't have 100% like perfect information all the time either. So it's great to have Kayla here to like be like, dude, that's bullshit. And I'm like, oh, I thought that was the truth. German swirl marbles agate. There's actually an agate in here. These are really cool marbles. They're in a crazy awesome leather pouch. There's some marbles that I think are from the 1800s.
That's a good picture.
Yeah, it needs to be cropped though.
Should those be cleaned or are they supposed to be sold like as is? You don't want to touch them.
I don't touch them. I
Okay.
like keep them in the original condition that they were found in because I feel like if somebody wanted to clean them, they easily could. Um, and like these are like pretty cool. So I don't mess with it. Some of these are not. These are like these are slag marbles. These weird swirly ones. They're called
Mm-hmm.
slags. They're made from like waste glass, as that's what waste glass is called, slag. But this marble right here. This is actually a piece of carved agate, and his picture of it's pretty terrible because it has an eye on the face. There it is. Look, see the crazy eye on the face?
Yeah. I do.
Very, very cool. Rare, much rarer to find, but they don't carry a ton of value. Just because something's rare doesn't mean it's valuable. You know?
I think that's a very good point to make. I think some people think that anything that is uncommon must be worth money.
I just see when people put stuff on their eBay stores, they think it's worth way more than it actually is, and they're like, "I'm not gonna take that." And it's like, well, okay, you're a hoarder.
I was going to say, I think that comes from having too much of an emotional connection to an item.
Yeah.
or being unwilling to admit that maybe you paid more than you should have.
Yep. Yeah, I mean,
I'm guilty of that too. I mean,
oh
I'm
yeah.
not without
We all
flaw.
we're in a cash flow oriented business and we buy things to resell them to make money. And sometimes we don't understand the market like we thought we did. And it happens to all of us. And people are like, I suck because I did that or whatever. And it's like, no, I
No,
mean,
we
that's
all
just,
do that.
we all do it. I do it every week. But it's covered by the amount of knowledge I have about the other stuff. You know?
I think yeah, I
You're,
think we need to be more willing to let go when we make mistakes instead of continuing to punish ourselves for them.
yeah, I don't do that. I
Yeah,
don't
I
do that
try
at
not
all.
to, but I definitely
It's
see
pretty
it a
hard.
lot on eBay.
Yeah. Telling Krillin to come in. I need to be entertained. I want Krillin to like be on his computer so he can look up my comps on eBay so I don't have to.
Then you'd have to pay him.
No, I don't want to pay him. He'll gain the experience of doing it because he doesn't do it for himself. Just kidding, Krillin. I mean, Rob.
Terrible.
I like this salt and pepper Nike stuff. It does really good. Salt and pepper.
Another name for that is melange.
Oh,
You know that?
cool. No.
Yep.
I love weird keywords. The weird keyword show today was funny. I can only do like 30 minutes during the day. I think when I did your show, was it an hour?
Yeah, we do about an hour.
I like made a special exemption to do an hour for you guys but
We appreciate it.
it's really hard for me to do an hour in the middle of the day. I'm just so busy. Um, I can't come in and look up comps simultaneously. Ugh.
He can't
Well,
figure out how to do his computer and a phone at the same time.
just put your phone on your laptop or computer so it looks at your face and look up comps. You don't have to show them. Just look them up. You big goofball. Everybody must think I really don't like Rob, but I actually really like Rob. Otherwise, I wouldn't put up with him.
Here's your trash bag.
I don't have one in there.
Excuse me, please don't say trash bag on the Mighty Mushroom Show.
Corey says, "Do not say trash bag on the Mighty Mushroom Show."
My trash bag brings all the boys to the yard. My trash bag
It's a
is
dirty word.
trash bag. Trash bag
One man's trash bag
is
is
another
another
man's
What
bag.
color is the help?
Mike's trying to get me in trouble.
You gotta watch what you say on the old internet.
I know.
Yee.
Where is Robert?
Bobby. Bobby Brown.
Roberto. Oh, he can't. He'll wake up his dad.
Oh.
I had that same problem when I was 16.
Yeah, me too. When I was 14, I moved out when I was 15.
So I went thrifting and had lunch with Portland Pickers today.
Oh, another one?
Yeah, because they didn't have their flight didn't go out until like noon today.
Were
So they
they? What?
messaged me and wanted to know if I wanted to take them thrifting at one of my little local joints.
Oh, that's sweet. They I know they went up to Vancouver, so they saw you on their way back.
No, they actually
They did both. They went to Vancouver, then came back. Oh, no, they did come back because I remember
no, they
them
were
saying.
driving from Portland and they drove up because
Mhm.
they're going to Houston.
They're going to Houston.
They took a flight from Seattle because it was way cheaper. So they drove up here and stayed overnight, and then they're taking a flight to Houston for a family thing of Erica's. She has some family thing going on.
Yeah, her family is like from Lake Charles or something like that.
Yeah. So they're doing that this weekend. So we went thrifting at a couple places, and then we had lunch together, and it was awesome. And it was really cool to see like stuff that Jake was picking that like just totally was completely out of my wheelhouse. And I learned some stuff. It was interesting.
Jake will buy anything.
Definitely he bought some stuff that I was like, there's no way I would take a chance on that. But he's like, yeah, but it's like $4, so I'm gonna take a chance on it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. He's like, let's see if I can get $100 for this silly thing. I mean, he's some ridiculous flips though. He really does. I mean, he has some like king flips.
Those friggin' tin boats that he sold.
Holy crap, dude! I
Oh,
wouldn't want to
my
pack
Lord.
those though. Do you see what he had to do to pack those things? Oh
I
my god!
watched the videos of him packing those boats. If you guys aren't following him on Instagram, you should go check it out. I think he posted some stories and some posts about these amazing tin boats that he bought at an estate sale and sold for, I think he sold one for about $400 and one for about $700.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have known. I mean, I think I would have known they were something of interest, but I definitely wouldn't have known they were that amazing.
I don't think I would have bought them even if I knew I could make a bunch of money on them, just because I wouldn't want to deal with the liability of shipping them, honestly.
He's also, both of them went out of the country.
Yeah, crazy, right?
One was like New
scares
Zealand
the
and
shit out of me.
yeah, I was like, oh my God, aren't you terrified?
Yeah, dude.
And he was pretty confident in his shipping abilities.
Oh yeah, I mean things get shipped, you know. You can make it
I would
happen.
not have wanted to do that. But I mean, I don't know. I guess for $700 I probably would have given it a shot.
Oh yeah. Yeah, maybe. Hi, Virginia Miller. I don't know who Virginia Miller is.
Look at you with your camera the right way now.
This is the good way?
Yeah, it's good. It's much better. We're this close to professional.
No,
well, you guys got to teach me, you know? How am I supposed to know?
I don't know. Go look at some internet videos or something.
Welcome to the internet.
Exactly.
Welcome to the future.
Welcome.
You've got mail.
You've got future. Did you hear that? Right? I sold a shoebox on eBay today for $25.
What?
I'm serious.
Vintage Nike?
Yep.
How'd I guess?
Because that's the only shoebox you can sell for $25.
I got this. It's funny because I have this Polo Sport vintage shoebox, but it's like still been in here, like on my table, like on my thing for like the last 25 years.
No.
So it's not like, it's not like I've,
You've actually had it since Polo Sport was popular?
Since there was Polo Sport.
Look at that espresso machine.
Dude, I got this for $10 on the first day of an estate sale.
Mike came running from the other room. He heard espresso
brand
machine.
It's a Seiko.
It's a Seiko, he says.
Oh, it's a pressurized basket.
It's what?
Mike just came and shat on you. He's like, it's a pressurized basket. Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
know what that means.
Some people like it that way. I'll sell it to one of those people.
Made a few espresso in my day.
He's sure very picky, that's all.
Well, let's see what a Seiko, right? Aroma.
It's like the only thing it's not the only thing he's snobby about, actually.
Dude, look, this one is $175 and there's 11 watchers.
Wow, that's awesome. God, even the parts go for really good money.
Yeah, I made some espresso. Look in the box. Look, here's one in the box. $3.49. Nice. Here's the black one, the double. $3.35. I think I'm gonna list it for. I think I'm gonna go in at one. That's good. 163. This one sold. Oh, this is whenever somebody says untested, it means they tested it and just didn't.
It was broken.
Yeah, exactly. It's such a bullshit
thing.
No,
it just means they got it at an estate sale and then they don't.
Why wouldn't they test something that they could get $159 for?
Lazy.
Some people don't know how to plug it in.
Some people don't know how to plug it in, you know? Hey, gabagool. Let me get the gabagool.
Take this. thing and choke you out.
I would like to see you. I would love to see you try.
I'll go like this here.
I can't see what's happening on the screen because I'm listing
All
stuff.
right.
You'll just have to trust him. It was very impressive.
Okay, cool. I'm sure.
We got like a foot of snow outside. I like so
What?
dreading shoveling tomorrow.
Dude, well, go get some exercise, you bum.
I know. That's why I got these rubber bands here. Just gotta do my exercises now when I get up. So
That's good. What kind?
I gotta get back into the shape. The beach weather's here coming, right?
Tell me about the snow. What happened? What is this like late crazy snow event?
Yeah, another nor'easter. It's gonna be up to a foot out here. New Jersey and Westchester, forget about it. It's gonna be wiped out.
What do you mean wiped out?
Whited out.
Oh, whited out. I said wiped out. I'm like, it's just snow. It's not like an atomic winter.
Yeah, well, when you don't have power for a couple of days,
then you gotta like go dig in the ground and get some worms and stuff.
Yeah. It's not like it's not every 7-Eleven still open. Like you can't
Exactly.
Or call Uber Eats or whatever it is.
Uber.
Hey, you
How do you say it?
Uber.
That's how you say it. It's Uber. It's not Uber. It's Uber.
Nobody said it was.
Man, I just
Deutschland über alles.
Deutschland über alles. Look at this sexy Nike ACG. We were talking about ACG last night. Woohoo! Look at this vintage ACG shirt. I love this shirt. I should keep it. It's so bad.
Melissa said that she got 14 inches of snow. How much did you get, Rob?
Ooh, challenge.
I don't think there's that. Where is she?
I don't know. She'll have to say.
All right. What she says. I know we got a lag over here.
Yeah, I know. It's like.
Yeah, you gotta wait for them.
Did you say Melissa?
It's over a
Melissa
minute.
Francis.
Oh, I thought the other girl. She lives in California. Like she knows.
Oh, she lives in Reading.
Oh, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, and the Destroy family got almost a foot in Virginia.
Yeah. Wow.
That sucks.
I didn't get that much, but it's enough.
It's
but good
enough.
thing my cat is safe home, and
yeah,
I don't have to worry.
The thing is, if you get snowed in too long, you can just eat your cat like Alf.
That's true. I have the Alf doll somewhere. Gotta find it.
Maybe the Alf doll can eat your cat.
I had the talking one too.
Dude, check out this True Grit. Do you like this, Krillin? I mean, Rob.
Are you kidding me? That's dope. Is it a designer though, or no?
It's True Grit is the brand.
But is it an old tag or it's a newer tag?
It's made in the USA.
Yeah, it's like a newer. I don't. Sometimes it's weird. Like sometimes newer is good. Sometimes older is good.
Do you know anything about True
that
Grit?
I've heard of it before. I'm not familiar with it though.
Well, this one was just so awesome because it has this cowboy motif on it. Yeah. I love this thing.
Keyword spam Marlboro Man.
I'd say American Men Small True Grit.
I think you put, what do they call it? Cowichan sweater?
Cowichan? What's that?
Cowichan? COWI.
That's Cowichan.
Come on, you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Google it, the thing. I don't, you know how.
Yeah, could you
it's
Google?
Like
You're terrible.
No, you're hilarious. Why don't I just look it up?
Yeah, exactly. There you are.
Oh, dude, that's amazing. Look at how much these things go for.
Holy shit.
Oh, what? 5 hundos?
Zigga. What?
Oh, that's a lot of Scarol.
That's a lot of Scarol.
Yeah, there it is. Coach.
The True Grits don't go for that much, though. True Grit sweatshirt. Oh, they're expensive when they're new. That's not in style. Let's see what's sold.
Yeah, it's hard, but because the comps are not going to mean nothing because of the pattern is so different.
Yeah.
That it's unless you find one that's like the same one.
Yeah.
Even that 112. Oh, you didn't do used.
Yeah, I usually just look through to see, like I just want to see everything that's in the region.
Mm-hmm.
So I keep news in there.
Hi, Lauren. Coal City.
Lauren?
I said hi. Yes, Lauren.
Oh, dude. What about that coat? Bruh. I had another silver coin to put in that box for you, Lauren, and I forgot to put it in, and I'm sorry. So you'll get a special letter from Corey with a coin in it.
So special.
Even though you scalped me on that coat. Scalped me.
So you guys got a lot of state sales coming, or not?
Dude, really? There are just so many. I can't even keep up with them, and things are pretty good. Oh my god, what is that noise?
I'm sorry, I was moving an IKEA bag out of the way.
Jesus Christ!
I know it sounds like an earthquake.
Titanic hit an earth and
the Titanic hit an earthquake. No, I like that. Keep it.
Earthberg. I was gonna say Earthberg.
Well, Earthberg is even better. Sorry, no more IKEA bag moving.
Hey, Earthberg. I'm just gonna list it for $39 anyway and see if somebody buys it. Kawachan, hidden specifics, style. Kawachan.
Yeah, I had one that was from I thought it was the Pendleton one, the Big Lebowski. It was that kind, whatever.
Oh
with the
yeah.
Zip up.
There's a specific
which I've sold that one too. I've sold that Big Lebowski one.
Yeah, you remember what it's called? It's called like the what is it called? There's a name for it. They repopped it, you know that, right? They remade it.
Yes, but mine was the original.
Yeah,
even though the repop one sells better money.
You think?
Yeah, because they're like new. You know what I mean? They're not like old enough to be. You know what I mean? Like they're still like brand new. So
$325 for a new one from or no, $249 you can get a new one from Pendleton. But it's still not the same. I'm sorry, it's not the same.
The white, if you don't have the but I sold mine used one and it had stains on. I brought it to the cleaners, and it still just had some stain, and it had the zipper was replaced with a regular zipper, not the original zipper. I still got like $100 for it.
Okay.
I had to pay up a little bit. I had to pay $20. But
you paid $20 for the Pendleton? You paid $20 for the Pendleton?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here! That's so cheap. Because you could
$20
sell it
for sweaters. Usually, you pay
for a $250 sweater. Yeah, $20 is great.
No, I got less than 100 shipped for it. It's not.
You're ridiculous. You didn't sell it right. You didn't use the right keywords.
It had stains on it, and it was used.
Got it. It had stains on it.
Yeah, it didn't have the original zipper. It wasn't.
Okay, I got you. Still, for a piece of scrap material, you got $100.
Yeah, no, I was fine with it, but I was trying to this one company I go to. They don't budge, and I'm just like, and it was one of those sales where I found it like in the back of a closet that had been dry cleaned already, and it was in one of those, sometimes you go in the closet and everything is still in those dry clean bags. Yeah. But people don't want to go through it, so they just say screw it and just leave it. Yep, but I go in there and rip everything apart.
You go in there and crush. Go in there and
a lot of people don't want to they don't want to be bothered, but that's where a lot of the treasures are buried in those cedar closets, right?
Yeah, so we don't have cedar closets here.
What?
No.
How do you not have cedar closets?
We just don't.
How do you function?
How do you not have cedar closets?
No, but like the rich people don't have cedar closets in their closet?
Not really.
Like in
Not
the
here in
basement, they don't
Portland.
have cedar
Nope.
closet.
Mm-mm.
What happened?
Nope.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
that's the
like.
first thing I do. I say, "Excuse me," when I walk in. Where's the cedar closet? That's the first thing I do. Where's the cedar closet? And they're like, "Okay, that way." I'm like, "Pew!" Sometimes it's in their bedroom, but a lot of times it's in the basement. If they have a big one, sometimes they'll have a really nice one. Big.
That's like a totally an East Coast thing, I think.
Yeah,
Well, they
I
don't
think
have
it is.
moths on the West Coast.
We don't have a ton of moths here, but I did buy some Pendleton stuff that a couple weeks ago, and there was some moth damage, but these items were like old, like from the 1930s, 1940s.
Yeah, they were super old. Yeah.
Yeah, so they had some moth damage, but we don't have the moth problem as bad.
Yeah, we got a lot of. Dude, some sweaters I picked up this. I went to one.
I never find moth holes in sweaters I buy at estate sales, even if they're from like the 1950s.
I would say
Never.
the majority of the stuff that we find out here has more like.
Even
So,
in cedar, even in the cedar closets, 'cause
unless it's in, I'm talking about if you go to a thrift store or if it was in if the people didn't have cedar, No, I'm not saying that everybody has cedar, but but if you go to a regular house where they just have a few regular sweaters,
yeah,
a lot of times they have the moth holes. So common,
yeah.
such a such a letdown when you find something but the guy with those Loro Piana, it was all there was no moths. So I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, because he had a closet that was worth as much as a freaking
Exactly, as
car.
much as that my house. Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
Crazy
but
stuff, dude. I am
yeah, I
going
bought a couple of
to.
sweaters. I had a feeling they were gonna have holes in them because I bought them. It was the last day of a rummage sale, which is like you're lucky if you could find anything. But
Oh yeah.
I found one sweater in there that didn't have any holes that will pay for rummage sales.
My
I
my
love those.
yeah, dude. My bin strategy would be this. So I would find one thing that would pay for the entire cart, and the cart was like I would get 25 pounds because that way it was 89 cents a pound, and it was like $23. Then I would just find things that had an average value of $20 or something, and
Yeah.
sit there and fill the cart with 26 pounds of stuff that was around $20. And sometimes I'd get like 50 or 60 items for $23, depending on what they
Yeah,
were. Especially
that's
small
what I
like
try to do.
like,
Yeah.
like Walkmans and all that stuff that used to end up in the bins. It doesn't end up there anymore. I
Yeah,
should
the
just
hard goods like that, like when they pull the starting line, like I'm sure you guys have the same thing where everybody gets behind the line.
Yep. And you can't
And then
touch
Yeah, it's a
anything.
little different here, but not much. We don't have a line. We're allowed to stand like right at the bins.
There's a
Oh,
line
at
here
the
in
physical
Portland.
bin? No, no,
Not
no, no, no.
here.
They keep you from where the bins start. They keep you like I would say 15 feet
Not
from
in
where the
What?
bins
Seattle.
begin.
Oh no, not here either. But you have to stay behind this line. But you could touch the goods if you wanted.
No,
Like,
no, no. You kidding?
Oh,
They
see,
roll it
we're
out.
not
They have the
allowed to
blankets.
touch, but there's no line.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. They have this like a starting, and it was funny because the first time I went, I look up at the sign, it says no running, and then I'm like, well, but I didn't realize that it was for the adults, not the kids.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's pretty crazy.
totally.
And every time they tell people the same thing, no running, guys. We're gonna bring out the new stuff, no running, and then of course they take the
Everybody
blankets
runs.
off of everything, and then everybody literally, they elbow each other, sexual assaults. I mean, it's like mayhem.
I've seen videos from inside the New York City bins, and it looks like
Jesus,
hell.
Yeah.
it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, but like sometimes I'll find one bin will come out and it will just be full of suits, and they look at him, they're like, "Ah, trash," and I'm like, I'm just like trying to
You're like, just
grab
give
it
me all of them. And you
because
don't
it's
have
so hard.
carts, you said?
Or if you find, you know what's great too? If you find cashmere scarves, oh my God, I found the whole thing cashmere, all different scarves. I found even a Pendleton scarf that I sent to the consignment guy. It got like 25. It got like $45, which was like $25 for me. With the plaid Pendleton, whatever it was, with the tag on it. But nobody was gonna go for that. That's why I was just like, Yeah, you can't bring carts in the aisle. You have to have the cart against the wall.
Oh yeah, they don't do that here either.
Really?
We have shopping carts that it's kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest with you, because everybody brings their cart down the aisles, so like it's impossible to get up next to the bins.
No, you can't. What you have to do, they have a whole wall. You line up the carts against the wall. You have to be lucky that when you get there, you can kind of finagle a cart. You kind of have to hang up at the cash register, wait for somebody to pay, because they have mafias in there that literally, when they come there in the morning, they have their carts already lined up. So when you go in there, you get your cart, you put it to the side, and you need a blanket. Even when you put the blanket, people will take your stuff, but the blanket helps you a little bit. So you put it to the side, the cart, and then when the bin changes, some people use those IKEA bags that you had in your hand, those big ones, or or they use like those little baskets from the supermarket, like those like this, whatever. And that's what I'll do. I'll just pile it up. But actually, what a lot of people do, which I don't know why to me, it's a stupid method. They'll take like in huge like sacks, like a burlap sack, right? Tie it to their waist.
What?
Then they'll literally take everything from the bin and dump it into that burlap sack.
Oh my God.
Then they bring it over against the wall. Then they go through it there against the wall.
And then put stuff back. Yeah.
But I think that's stupid because guess what? Sometimes a lot of the bins have all of the same thing in it. So like I said, I'll look and I'll see all suits in one. So if I look and I see all crap, like they're just going indiscriminately to one bin, just dumping everything, like they think it's all mixed. It's really not.
Can you do me a favor, Rob? Can you do me a favor and videotape that?
They're so strict about video.
Just stick it in your pocket. No one will know.
I did.
Dude, I want to see these burlap sacks.
And like I don't know. I have to be careful that I can't. I'm on the Mighty Mushroom Show. We're always like, like I don't want to say anything that might offend anybody. But even though I would never offend anybody, But
you offend people all the time. You just don't know about it. I just sold.
I try not to, but sometimes.
Teasing you, man. I know. You
sometimes you say things that you don't.
You don't have any. You don't have any bad intentions. If I thought you had bad intentions, I wouldn't associate with you.
Thank you. It's just sometimes you see things that you know that you think are kind of funny.
The vegan flipper is offended.
It's because he's a vegan, and all vegans always get offended at everything.
I'm gonna go find some meat to eat on camera.
Yeah, let's get some bacon out of here. I'm gonna rename myself to the Bacon Flipper.
Please do.
I don't like bacon, actually.
The Mighty Mushroom and Bacon Cheeseburger. I would watch
bacon
that
is good. It's just too greasy. It sits in your stomach.
A mighty cheeseburger. All that stuff is gross, man. Meat is. I mean, it's not. It's certain types of meat mixed with certain types of things and certain dingy dongers. They're not that healthy for you. The American diet.
I don't think anyone is arguing with you.
It's a vice, man.
Food.
Every day I'm like, I'll just get a salad. Then I go there and you look in the window and you're like, you know what? Give me that sausage and pepper hero,
You're terrible. Well, these turned out to be kind of valuable. These Advent speakers, these are cool. These were free. I went to this sale. It was like a pre-estate sale for this guy who was like, he worked for Tektronix for like 40 years, and I'm gonna sell these on the cheap side and ask for shipping on them because I don't want to, because they're gonna be. But he worked for Tektronix for like 40 years, and he was like an inventor. He invented like oscilloscope technology, but he was a ham radio operator, and I got his ham radio, and this thing is crazy mad scientist. I probably need Mike to look at it. Mike, will you look
Corey,
at...
I need a second opinion.
You want Mike to look at something?
Yeah, I want him to look at this ham radio, but like not right now because I don't.
Okay.
It weighs like 100 pounds and is at my office.
Oh, okay. Well, when we come down, we will.
Yeah. When are you coming down?
For Hazel's spring break, I think we're gonna come for like, I don't know, an overnight or something.
When is that?
Like the second week of April.
Oh, cool. That's my birthday week.
Oh shit.
Oh, shizzle nizzle. We should just have a party at if the weather is good, it would be awesome to have like a fiesta in the evening where the kids could, because like I have
Yes.
a really safe place for the kids to play, you know, and
That basement.
yeah.
With the
No.
they can hang from the pipes.
Murder basement.
No.
They can go like this.
The front gate can be locked and they can run around up and down and around and
It's nice
around.
out. We totally should. Maybe it'll stop raining by then.
I don't know.
I don't think so. But
Blaze resale thrifter. Yeah, late night. Listen, we work. We were talking about this last night. Like, people are like, "Why isn't my eBay store working?" It's like because you're
because they're
not.
sleeping right now.
Exactly, they're sleeping right now, and I am trying to get to 40,000 in sales per month, and my pace isn't good enough. But damn it, we're working on it.
And I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, you should never sleep because blah blah. No, but you've just got to get in your work when you can.
Exactly. Like today, there was just a lot of fires to put out. I had to do this, I had to do that, boodly boodly. Took a 30-minute break to do the show with Nicole State. We're going to do a show every Wednesday for 30 minutes about weird eBay catchphrase words.
I
Weird.
love it, by the way. It's such a fun show. I only got to watch it after, but it was great.
Yeah, we had some problems with some.
Yeah, it was a little wonky.
But I knew that's always the first show is always like that.
But it's supposed to be a serious show, not like this kind of.
Oh,
more serious.
It's partially serious. It really shows the value of research and like using your mind and like enriching your mind, I think, and like
it's got a topic, put it that way. Like it's got a set topical discussion.
So
yeah, no, I was watching and then I was like, oh, it seemed like you were really getting like in depth on certain items,
yeah,
and I was gonna, I would make comments like, busting balls, but then I'm like, you know what, this is it seemed like a serious program, so I'm like,
no, it shows
sometimes when you're concentrating, you don't want to get sidetracked.
I'm not going to interact with the chat pretty much until the end of that show, so like it's a show to like have a discussion like and to show people that like what you need to do. I'm not saying you need to look up stuff on eBay to be successful, but you need to gain knowledge about the field that you're working in.
Sure.
Lauren asked me how far am I from my 40,000K a month goal. Today I hit 15 for my 30-day running total just on eBay. So that 40K goal is just for eBay. So I'm not quite halfway there, but I'm getting there.
Chipping away at it.
But it's every day, there's some erosion, you gotta keep building the island. It doesn't just build itself. So
Yep. Whoa.
Whoa. Who was that?
I think that was
God,
Rob.
this damn snow.
Dude, is it still snowing right now?
It's freaking gonna end up being like a foot.
I'm saying, is it snowing right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Lauren, God damn it, Lauren, did you get your jacket? Did she talk about the jacket?
I don't think she said.
Oh, Lauren.
It's Lauren.
Shut up. Did
Lauren.
you get
How you doing, Lauren?
your jacket?
Thanks for sounding out every syllable for us.
I spammed it.
So So, Corey, let me ask you a question.
What?
I gotta ask you a question.
You always gotta ask me a question. What you got?
Okay. This is a second opinion. I already asked somebody, but I just want to know what you think.
Okay.
Because I know you sell electronics. I picked up one of the Mega disc changers. It's actually DVD. It says DVD and CD. Sony.
Yeah, I hate those
Okay.
things.
Yeah, they're big, but you know what? The comps were decent, and I got it for $10.
Yeah. I think if you need to sell it, you should. But I just hate messing with those things. What is
Well,
what?
now it has that factory box, but
Mm-hmm.
now would you double box that or just send it in that
No,
box?
I would send it in that box. Honestly, if it had styrofoam and stuff, I would just send it in
Yeah,
that box. Yep, I really
that's what
would.
I was thinking too.
I was thinking, you're selling it as used anyway, and I mean, if the box is perfect and the person's like, "Hey, I want this perfect box," then you could say, "Hey, look, it's extra, and I'll ship it in another box."
But I just didn't know if that was strong. I mean, it's strong enough
It's
as a
very
shipping.
strong. That's what they shipped it in. That's what they shipped it from Japan in.
Yeah, but the one thing, of course, my luck is that it's missing one styrofoam block,
Yeah,
so it
but
has three.
yeah, but you can get a piece of styrofoam for the other side, or
I gotta go rip up a cooler in my basement, like.
yeah, whatever to make that money. Sure.
Yeah.
Lauren, hold on. What's up with Lauren? She says, "Patch me in," and Lauren,
She's trying to figure it out. Give her a minute.
I can
cool.
figure it out.
That's true. If Rob can figure it out.
I don't know what your email is. Like, you need to send it to me because I can't. I don't remember it. It's not showing up. So
I still got AOL email, so.
No, you
get out
don't.
of here, you goofball.
No, you don't. Do you
What?
really?
You don't even tell me that shit.
Oy vey.
I
Oh,
do, of course.
Jesus, stop. Just stop.
You know Gmail is free, right?
I gotta, but you know what it is that with the Gmail,
Get out of here.
all the stuff from like eBay, I have the eBay going to Gmail. So what happens is like I check my Gmail, there's like 5,000 emails,
What? My email has.
and from YouTube and this and that. It's like, how the hell would I ever find it? If
You
anybody
can
sent me an
turn.
email, if I had anybody send me an email today,
You just
I'd
don't know
never
what you're
find it.
doing.
What's that?
You're loud. Can you turn your volume? Oh, how do I turn your
loud?
volume?
Rob?
What?
Am I loud?
Yeah, Rob's really loud.
Oh, he didn't sound loud to me, but
I'll talk softer.
Yes, please serenade me.
Oh, mushroom, I love your mushrooms.
Old man mushroom. That old man mushroom. Ah, let me see. We're getting Lauren back in here. Let's see. I'm gonna send her a. Did you sell anything today, Rob?
Yeah, actually, I sold a nice suit, which I thought I was
Dude,
gonna get more money for,
I'm
but
like
we had that
12.
conversation. Like,
I'm like
what's up?
12. I'm like $12 away from a G.
Nice.
Yeah. Somebody buy something from my store, please. Somebody in the chat. Somebody buy something in my store. I have lots of cool stuff. I have a 60% off sale going right now. If you look around enough, I have really. Just do it. Just do it. Make the
Do it.
plunge. Support your content creators, your
support your
community
local
creators.
mushroom.
What?
Support your local mushroom.
Support your local mushroom.
Oh my God! Look at how cute Lauren is right now.
Let me see.
I didn't get the coat. Did you guys see it?
She didn't. It looks like she didn't get the coat.
Oh, she didn't. She
It looks
found
like
one just like it though. That's crazy.
just like it.
No, it's the coat. I tricked you.
Dude, isn't it amazing?
Gotcha.
Hold on. Did you know it's reversible?
Yes.
Okay.
It's reversible?
Yes, and
It's
she
got
put a
two looks,
different.
guys.
Yeah, dude, it has. She used the other side of a blanket for the inside of it, which is so crazy, right? And it's got like the strap. How it hooks, the strap hooks across, and the button is like inside a little bit. Oh man, it's so awesome.
That's crazy. It looks great on you, by the way.
It is a sick piece. Let's get a. Yeah, do that. It's a little bit dark in there.
Also, it's like you're filming on a potato camera.
Yeah,
It's my phone. Hold on.
your connection's
I got a better
shorty.
phone. Oh my god, I don't believe.
Yeah, Rob's connection looks better.
Yeah, you're lagging a little bit, but that's okay.
Oh, now she's
And it's
gone
going back.
completely.
No, she's
No, she's not. She's trying to fix her shit. Hold
Oh,
on.
good. Okay, good.
she's trying
Hey,
No
it's
swearing
dark
on
in
this
here,
channel.
babe. Can you turn lights on?
Her husband's like, let me sleep.
I don't give a shit about your coat.
He's like,
You
first.
guys are in California though, right? No? What is?
I'm in Chicago.
Chicago.
Oh
Okay,
my gosh,
so
it's so pretty.
what does this do?
That go so when you put it on and you strap it across yourself, the button is slightly on the inside, and then you strap it so that it makes like a seal kind of on one of the sides. Do you see? So there's a sterling button. There's a sterling button on the, what do you call it? It's at the, I don't know how to, there's a sterling button on the, gosh dang it. Yeah, that one. That loop hooks into that button. That loop hooks into that button, and it kind of goes on the inside, you know?
Are you
Are
serious
you
right
living
now?
on the surface of the sun?
I disappeared.
What happened to you?
He got me a light.
He
Oh
got
my
you.
lord.
He got you the sun. It looks like you're in Aruba. It looks like you're in Aruba right now.
He's like, you want sun? Here you go.
Oh my god. Okay. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Yes.
You can really see the colors of it. It just has such an amazing, 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 amazing alignment. How she aligned the pockets and everything, and like, oh my gosh, it's so crazy, right?
Is it really cozy?
Yeah. It's a
It
lot
looks
bigger than I
cozy.
thought it would be.
It's not. It's big, but it's like a house coat. I don't even know what we would call it. I know that she designed it in the 1970s. So she was like a designer in the 1970s. But yeah, there's that weird loop, and then that's on the, there you go, the loop, and then it's on the inside. No, the inside. You hook it on the inside. See? Isn't that crazy? So it has that fit. That's awesome. Oh, I miss that thing. Anyway, yeah, it's big. The guy who bought the other one from me, so the 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 purple one that's on Etsy.
Oh
Hold on.
yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, he has it on Etsy for 1,100.
I couldn't hear you. I have one too.
1,100.
1,100, but it hasn't sold. So
No, and I sold it to him a long time ago. But I mean, he's just waiting for the right guy to come along. It's a beautiful work of art, and the blanket that it's, so the blanket that one is made of is I believe it's called it was made for the Cayuse tribe, and you could only get those blankets. They were not sold to like the general public. They were only sold to members of the Cayuse tribes. So, and then she got the blankets and then made coats out of them. It's pretty crazy. I don't know if she can hear us.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Nice blanket.
It's not.
It's a coat.
You don't get excited. You don't get excited. Well, it was a blanket. It was actually 2 blankets, I think. Because, like, I don't know, man. It's not hard. It's hard to find that type of fabric. Try to go on the internet and find that fabric somewhere. Very, very difficult. Did you look for it? Did you try to research what it is?
No.
There's an interesting history behind Pendleton. Interesting history. I do take returns if you want to return it, though.
Oh, do you want to buy it back?
There's a 15% restocking fee.
This is a 20% restocking.
It's $800 if you'd like to buy it back.
That's not
I'm
nice.
Michaela.
No.
She'd give you a deal, I think, $750. She'd give you a deal.
Thank you.
Hey, I fought for this jacket.
You actually did fight for that jacket. Like, you know who else bid on it? It was Love's Vintage? No, Wicked. One of the it was either,
Vintage Shop, Trisha.
yeah, she's
awesome.
she was fighting you for it. It looks like you were the first bidder on it, and then you kind of fought with somebody, and then there was another bidder, and then there was another bidder, and then you were fighting them, and then Wicked Vintage Shop came back, and then you just won it in the last. I think you gave up too. I was like, just try like $5 more or something. It looks like it worked. I'm really glad you got it though. I think it's a really special, and I really think it's a magical piece. I really do. Just don't. I really do. I really think it's amazing.
No, it is. I agree. It's crazy.
Kayla, do you know about Lululemon?
A bit.
You got some?
Not a ton, but a bit.
I can't find this print anywhere.
Ew, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I
that's
only
dope.
buy the cool things.
She got sassy with
Oh,
me.
did you post that? You posted that, didn't you?
I need help. Okay, so everyone I know doesn't know.
It. Oh, so the people in the know don't know.
They
It's
don't
probably
know.
a factory sample then.
Did you tag Sweet Thrift?
No, that's a good idea.
She's the like expert. If she doesn't know,
this is what I got. This jacket is Amazeballs.
Yeah, that's not helpful.
I know. I just wanted to tell you.
That's not helpful. What is that? Don't be mean.
Oh, that wasn't even on the right item. Oops.
Okay, now you could be mean.
Yeah,
you know what jacket it is?
It's a Define jacket, but the print is really rare. I'm gonna tag Sweet Thrift.
You guys know about all this crazy shit I don't know anything about.
And vice versa.
Yeah, I guess.
So should I just tag her and then write help?
Yeah, I'd just be like, hey, I know you know a lot about Lulu.
Is it Sweet Thrifts or Sweet Thrifts?
I'll tell you.
I don't think I know her.
I don't think I know her.
It's Sweet Thrift, all one word.
Hold on a second. Let me find
So
more.
Lulu is still pretty hot right now. All the pieces, or just most pieces? Some pieces.
It just depends. There's some of it that I will leave behind because it just isn't.
Right.
You know, the thrift stores think it's all gold, so some of our thrifts price them at like $20, $30, $40.
Oh yeah.
And they're not worth anything. But then I paid up for a few of them. Like I bought 3 pairs of shorts like 2 weeks ago, and I paid $15 each for them. But I sold all 3 of them for $150.
New tags.
Dude, I just realized I wasn't following Lauren on Instagram. Did you
Shorts
hear
for 150?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
And then I bought a jacket. I paid $60 or $50 for it, and I have it listed for like $120. And I think it'll sell. I might just have to wait a little bit.
Hey,
Really?
Lauren. Hey,
Hi.
Lauren. Hi. I just wanted to tell you that I apologize. I wasn't following you on Instagram for some reason.
It's okay. It happens to the best of us.
I do want this power pad though. God. How did you find 2? Did you find both of those at the same place? 2 Nintendo action sets and a power pad?
No, I don't think so.
Oh God! I'm like, oh my God, that's crazy. That's like double grail. That stuff doesn't. Nintendo's without the box don't go for very much money, by the way. The Nintendo collecting fad is like slightly over with, and people are collecting like the big collecting is in like the really obscure, weird, like weird Japanese CD systems like Jaguar and like other CD systems.
Neo Geo.
But I mean, there's some Nintendo games. Like I never thought Nintendo games would be like $4 and $5, and they are. I have no idea why. Do you know why? It's because nobody wants them, obviously.
I sold them all in lots to somebody who resells them. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, some Nintendo games are cool, but like the majority of them seem to not really go for much money anymore. The actual games. It's like there's a
Oh, you know
handful.
what? I'm surprised that doesn't sell for big money. I'm surprised. I thought people would want to collect the Famicom. Doesn't really sell that much. I looked them up.
No, it's really not that good. You know what people want? They want like TurboGrafx 16. They
Yeah.
want these weird like 3DS, 3DO, the 3DO system.
Yeah, Neo Geo.
Magnavox made some weird systems. Those are really collectible. Atari's kind of in the dump. Nintendo's in the dump. You know what's really big is right now is Nintendo 64. Nintendo 64 is where it has the really high velocity, and the games get really good. The average game for like Nintendo right now is like $12, and the average game for like game Nintendo 64 is more like $30.
What?
Oh yeah, dude, look them up. They really go for excellent money, and they sell fast. There's a market price for them, and if you're just at that market price or slightly under, your stuff will sell fast.
Yeah, I gotta start digging in my room.
Really, dude, you can send me all your N64 games. I'll sell them for you.
Yeah, unfortunately, I
I
probably have
always
mostly sports games.
throw those away.
Oh, and I have the biggest mistake. I remember. I guess it came out in the late '90s. My girlfriend bought me. There was a wrestling game called Revenge NWO WCW, and I used to play that game all day and night. And she'd be on the phone, and I'd be like, "Yeah. What'd you say?" And I'm playing the game, and that was a big mistake for her to buy me that game because I
You don't
had
think it
no
was
idea what she was
it was a big mistake for her to buy me a game. It wasn't
But
you.
I played it out for like 2 months, and then that was it.
It wasn't you. You had nothing to do with that without being responsible with your time or anything.
Nah.
Of course not.
Sounds right.
Then that was, and I had the poster too. I had it up in my room. I don't know where the hell I put it.
What do you guys think about this rotary phone?
The color is perfect. That's probably what, like $75, you think?
I really don't know. I got it for free.
Why isn't it cleaned?
I don't know, but I don't care. Yeah, it should have been cleaned, definitely. I'm not going to retake pictures of it. It's not worth it.
I wouldn't retake pictures, but that is something that your fucking lister should be doing.
I agree with you.
It's not like he's got to get a toothbrush out, but like get some wet wipes and call it a day.
Yeah. No, you're. I'm not arguing with you.
I know. I'm angry on your behalf. That's all.
Oh, I'm already heated. So let's not get into that because I'm gonna get pissed.
All right, Lauren. I've looked on Lulu Fanatics. I've looked
it's not on there.
Lululemon A to Z Facebook group. I am not seeing it.
Maybe it's fake.
Ooh, right. Or it's some kind of sample or something. Like given to employees.
Does it have the pull tag thing?
Dude, somebody just bought something from me.
The rip tag's gone, but the size is in the pocket.
Does the logo and everything look good?
Everything looks good, but I just don't. There's no other ones.
I put it on Posh. I'd be afraid to put it on
auction.
eBay.
Auction.
No, my thing about eBay is if it's fake, you're gonna deal with all sorts of headaches. But
yeah, no.
Really?
I mean, what did you pay for it?
10.
Yeah, so I mean, I would probably price it at like 120 or something. Like price it high.
That is a sick jacket. That does not look fake.
Yeah, but Lululemon is faked a lot, and a lot of the fakes look really good.
God, that looks good. I mean, really, really good. The placement of of the logo with the little the fobby thingy is like perfect. Which
Yeah, no, I agree.
wow, I
It's
love
an
that
odd
jacket.
colorway.
I wish it was in my size. I'd buy it from you. I would wear that, even if it made me look like I had boobs.
Kayla, I asked you a question about
Okay.
Lululemon.
Go for it.
Do people still look for, or women, do they still look for, remember the pants that they discontinued, the black ones that are see-through?
I don't believe they are sought after.
Because it's always like that. Usually when something gets discontinued, then for whatever
Yeah, I
reason,
think
people
they
just,
wall discontinued for a pretty good reason, though, and people were not seeking them out.
People didn't want to put their schmangiggles out there.
I don't see any on Poshmark either.
I just listed a crap load of drafts. When I don't get distracted by Rob being a goofball, I actually do some work.
yeah, I'm like the Noid. Remember the Noid? Oh, God.
You are like the Noid. That's why I avoid the Noid.
All right, I got to go find my cat.
Jesus Christ, what kind of, I feel like I'm in like Willy Wonka land sometimes.
Just sometimes.
All the time. Willy Wonka, Willy Wonka.
Yeah, just price it high and then, see what happens.
Oh, I got two. The second one. Isn't that crazy? Two.
Oh, you have two?
Yeah.
See, that color is the money color when it comes to vintage home goods.
Yeah.
Aqua and pink.
Yeah.
Pastel
I
yellow sometimes.
rarely see aqua.
It's
It has the
hotness.
aqua cord too. Do you see that?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
love
if they're
dumb
like
crap.
minty, you can price them at like $75.
Yeah. You right. These were definitely not minty. They were like in a dirty ass garage. These are not.
Corey, you sell
The
Stetson
screen
hats?
is locked on Lauren.
Oh, crew.
Unlock it because Michelle wants to see the phone that you're listing.
Oh. No.
Oh
Look
my
at
God,
Rob.
Rob, what the
goofy hat.
fuck, man? Do you wear that with your suede jacket
Jesus Christ.
to
Let's
your
not
rock
talk
and roll
about
concert?
let's not talk about that right now.
Nice Stetson, decent hat.
Oh my God.
All right.
They sell Stetson.
You're a Stetson. No, Stetson's
This
good,
one has the
especially if it's
feathers.
people want it in the box though.
Yeah.
You want it in the
Yeah,
original
but
box.
I didn't pay that much. I don't think I paid more than $5 or $10. So.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, I'll pay up to $25 if they're in the original box.
Yeah. Or
I mean,
here's another little tip too.
if it's a really
It will
awesome
say
one,
like triple. I don't know if anybody can see it. Say triple X. Anybody who's reading.
no, you
below
want
the
like
listing.
10x beaver is the best.
Yeah. 10X is the This is 3X Beaver.
Yeah, that's not bad though. 10x beaver.
A beaver.
Beaver. This cat, she was making noise. I don't know where she went. Where the hell did she go?
This cat was over here making noise over here.
She was.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
I've got an update. Sweet Thrift says it's fake.
No.
Shit.
Really?
Looks so good.
So it looks like it's mine.
Oh well.
Oh well, you got to keep it.
It's Fugazi.
Fugazi.
I mean, there might be somebody on Instagram that wants it.
Yeah, there's somebody who wants that thing. It's badass.
You can't sell it anywhere else, but if somebody knows it's fake on Instagram, you don't really have any risk there.
Yeah, but you don't want to be selling fake shit to people unless they know it's fake.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I would only sell it somewhere like Instagram where I would tell them, if you just like it.
If you like it, it's Fugazi, but it's made real nicey.
Yeah, it's like I picked up this Burberry.
Burberry. Tell us about it, Rob.
Tell us about it, Rob.
I think I'm pretty sure this is fake. I decided to keep it myself.
Why do you think it's fake?
Because you know why? Because
you know why?
Like-
Because
you see under here, there's like plastic
What is
on the
that
logo
from?
on the inside.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, and then when you look at the logo up close, it doesn't. I put it up to another one that I know was the real McCoy,
yeah, you could tell
and
instantly.
I just, I
Fugazi.
wasn't sure. So, like you said, you know how it's like it's so not worth it to sell something and ends up being fake.
Nope.
And you know
All
what
of
was
a
weird
sudden,
too?
you
It
have a
had
7-day suspension.
tags on it, and the tag was only like $100. I'm like, there's no way it would only be $100.
Oh no. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
wonky.
That's
Oh, I just got kicked
That's
out
a
of
nice
screen
sweater.
sharing. Yeah. What happened? Oh, sure.
I think resellers, as resellers, we wind up with a lot of janky, fake shit with holes in it because we're like, well, we can't sell it, so our whole wardrobe like has holes and
It's like the coolest shit that you can't sell.
exactly.
Yeah. I keep some really ridiculous stuff. Then I wear it for a while, and then I'm like, well, this is pretty well made. I'm not gonna keep a Polo Bear shirt, but I might keep some Gucci sunglasses. Gucci. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I got a shirt
Someone
with a
buy
little hole in the
something from
back.
my eBay store, so I went and looked through your eBay store, and the only things I wanted to buy were really expensive.
Like what?
I was like, never mind. Like those Tom Ford sunglasses.
Oh, what do you want to pay for those? I'll sell them to you for $25.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will.
I will totally buy them for $25.
Do it right now. Send me an offer.
If someone else sends you an offer first, I'm gonna kick them in the
About that Led Zeppelin T-shirt.
You want that Led Zeppelin t-shirt? It's not gonna fit you.
That's why I was like,
What would you pay me for that Led Zeppelin t-shirt, Rob? Come on, let's do it. Let's make a deal right now, live on the internet.
Yeah, I gotta lose weight, man.
I'm not talking about. What do you want the shirt for? What would you consider an awesome deal on that shirt, so that you could resell it and make a profit?
I'd never even seen that shirt. I've never even sold. Actually, I sold one Led Zeppelin shirt ever. That's
I have
one. They're just.
I have a really high price on it because I've never seen another Led Zeppelin shirt. This is like, I'm just asking a crazy price for it.
Yeah, I've never seen another one either.
Oh,
I mean,
is
that
it
Kayla,
really vintage?
Kayla offered me 30.
I feel bad. 25.
Why?
The $5 will cover your shipping.
It's fine. A G.
Ooh,
I
I
just
heard
hit
that.
a G. I just hit a G
shit.
because I sold a pair of Tom Fords.
I'm gonna love the shit out of those sunglasses.
Good. Awesome. I'm not attached to anything, and I don't have to get the best price for everything. Like, I like to make people happy too. It's like you're like, oh, I'm about to get an awesome because you're gonna get those like on Friday because I'm gonna mail them out tomorrow.
Oh my god. That's amazing. Look at that. People helping people.
Nobody
Well,
want to buy a nice.
So you hit $1,000 today?
Yep, I just hit 1,000.
Fuck.
Booyah!
This Tom Fords have been on sale for a while, but they were the only pair that was tortoise shell. They didn't make. I couldn't find those in tortoise shell, so I kind of like was asking for a little bit more than market because they were tortoise.
Michelle wants to know if your blue phone said Bell System on it.
Yes. I didn't even look it up. I just put a price. I don't need to be the guy who gets the best price for everything. I love selling a Nike box for $25 or $100 or $4,000, but at the same time, like I need to hit a specific sales volume every day, and I offer deals on eBay because I feel like eBay is the place to. Aqua Bell Systems phone. I'm right there in the range. Oh, 135 for that one. 64 for that one. 89 for that one. $69.99 for that one. This one's like so bad. It's like on a blue table. Like these pictures are fucked.
You're
Oh.
not sharing anymore. Did you mean to still be sharing or no?
No.
Okay.
No, I had to unshare for a second because I'm loading some more drafts. Pardon me. This show is probably boring. I apologize for being boring.
I don't think this show is ever boring.
I'm looking at my active listings here. The most expensive thing I have is 5,000. The next thing is 10,000. Then I have something for 5,000, and then I have several items for 1,000. And
I think
then
I have one item over $1,000 in my store, and it won't actually sell for that much.
oh yeah, I don't my Nike employee coating jacket, like there's probably 5 of those ever made because it was like in the 80s. Like the only thing people coded for Nike was like for the store and for Nike's internals, the internet didn't really exist yet.
Yeah.
It was the early stages of the internet. Anyway, so there's certain things where I'm just like, all right, if somebody really wants this, they're gonna have to pay a lot of money for it because it's just weird. But most of my stuff is a great deal. You can Paige, ship now. Tom Ford sunglasses. You just got a pair of Tom Ford sunglasses for $30.
I'm sorry. I feel like I kind of stole them from you, but
I want you to have them. I would have given them to you.
I would not have allowed that.
Yeah.
But they're sick. They're super cool. I love big, ugly sunglasses. Like
Those are not ugly though. They're like big, ugly style.
Cool. They're ugly cool.
They're cool as hell.
I don't think ugly is always an insult. Like
no, and I'm not saying that from the perspective. I'm saying like they have this weird because they're like this thin tortoise shell, They're
very vintage looking.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Are they vintage? Or are they just a vintage look?
I think they're vintage. Because the repops that they made of those did not have tortoise shell as one of the colors. So I believe them to be.
Yeah, Tom Ford or Gucci?
Tom Ford.
Yeah, so then they can't be too. I mean, how long has Tom Ford been his own designer? For what, 10, 12, 15 years?
20 years. From the early 80s, right? Tom Ford.
No, he was with
Gucci
till I think like 2000.
Okay. I'm not. 1993.
Oh, really? Why did?
Yep. 1993. Thomas Carr. Oh, he's a young guy. I didn't realize he was so young.
Yeah, it was a Gucci. Yeah.
The Gucci. Tom Ford eyewear. Controversies.
Oh no.
He
left Gucci in 93? He went to. No. Couldn't have.
You figure it out. I don't know. I just read that. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. In 1988, Ford moved to Perry Ellis. Gucci. 1990, church. Yeah. Director of Gucci and Yves Saint Laurent.
Oh, he's a young guy. He's only 56.
Dude, I know. I didn't realize he was so young. Oh, he launched a line of menswear. So that was only in 2006, so those are definitely not vintage of any fashion.
They have a very 1960s look to them.
Definitely. I mean, they're weird because like a lot of them sell in specific colors and they're available in those specific colors, but that was like out of the color range. I don't know. Rob knows a lot about fashion, huh? Rob's a fashionista.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
know more about fashion than I look. I look like just some chubby guy in a t-shirt, but
You know a lot of shit. You have a lot of info about.
I think it's our business to know that.
Yeah.
I kind of like, even though my oddities are weird, I like my clothing to be more like in the very affordable range, you know? Because I like to move it. I like to move it, move it.
See, I would rather have a ton of clothing because it's easy to store, it's easy to ship. So I'd rather have fast-moving hard goods and slow-moving expensive clothing.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I want fast-moving clothing that's around $24.
No, I want medium-moving clothing that's like $75. That would be my
sweet spot.
Sweet spot. That would be nice. And then the occasional like $200 item thrown in there.
Yeah, I love that. I love when I get like, you're like, oh man, things are weird, and all of a sudden somebody buys like a doodly whacker for $200, and you're like, yeah, boy.
Exactly.
You received $30 as an extortion from Hazel Hearts Vintage.
No such thing.
I'll help you meet your goal. Just sell me these $200 sunglasses for $30.
Stop it. That is not what happened. I have video proof.
Criminal.
I have proof that I paid you more than asking.
That wasn't. No, you didn't pay more than asking. You just made an offer more than your low ball.
I did not. I didn't even throw a number out there. You did.
Well, let me ask you a question.
What up?
Let me ask you a question. Can someone make a merch shirt, please, that says, Corey, let me ask you a question?
It's got a profile of Rob and says, hey, Corey, let me ask you a question.
Let me ask you a question.
What's up?
When you hit, you go to Savers.
I don't have Savers here.
All right.
I do.
A regular thrift store, whatever. You have Unique. That's what you have.
Value Village.
That's Savers is Value Village.
Yeah.
No, Goodwill dominates here. We don't have a Value Village in Portland.
You have one Value Village in Portland.
It's in Tigard now. The one in Portland closed.
Close enough.
Now you hit the accessories and the jewelry, or you don't waste your time with like when you go in the store like that. Is that like the first thing you go?
There's certain things that I recognize as undervalued, and I go to those things first. So honestly, the first thing I'm looking for are small, valuable electronics like vintage Walkmans, translators, Scrabble solvers, anything that can fit that is first class, and I can ship cheaply and sell for a good price. Sunglasses.
So you go to that sunglass section, okay? They're all those bags.
Yeah, so at Savers, whatever Value Village, in the bags, what they'll have is like expensive ink and other expensive consumables. Like one day I found like $600 in resale of like ink for like $25. It was just like bags of like 7 or 8 inks that were unexpired just on that wall. That wall they stick the crap on.
Yeah, on the pegboard or whatever the heck it is.
But then I like to go.
They're overvalued though. Usually, you got a good.
I don't know. I literally have gone in 5 times because I don't. It's just not. I'm not a thrifter, dude.
I know.
I'm really not.
But if I'm in, you know what it is? I'm with you. I love the estate sales. I'm on the estate sales. But when I'm driving by and there's Savers, you know what? I can't.
I'm gonna stop. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna stop. But I never pass Savers.
Yeah, I got to Savers in the next
It's
town.
not in my wheelhouse. So on my way to work, if I don't bring John into work, I'll hit both Goodwills on the way in. I have 3 Goodwills on the way to my work. One of them is an outlet. And the outlet.
But the outlet, you need to get prepared. I mean,
nope. I walk in. I go to the front showcase. I look for knives, perfume, artifacts that they put in there, like antiques will go in there and stuff like that.
Wait, they have an outlet has a showcase?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Mhm. I could do a video from our Goodwill outlet if you want.
Listen, any knives you find at my Goodwill outlet is from one of the customers that are trying to stab you so you don't touch their merchandise.
No, dude. They'll have like I've walked in and bought an entire set of Cutco knives for like $20 in a bin.
Get out.
Oh yeah, yeah. They put the knives in the case in these boxes. You buy these boxes. You know, I bought 100 knives for like less than $10.
But on YouTube, it's videos that say Portland bins or
Hmm.
Portland Goodwill Outlet.
Okay.
What does it say? Like on the you said there's
Good.
videos of.
No, I said I'll make a video.
Oh, you said you'll make a video. Oh, okay. Yeah, I said. You know what's so funny? The one by me, they're stricter on if somebody records, the security guards come up to you and they put their hand on you. They're like, "You better put that thing away." I know you have to. I have
That's funny. Why would
videotape,
they
but
care if you videotape in there? It doesn't even make any sense why they would even care. Like
dude,
it should bring
they
business to their store. More exposure is more business. People are like, I'm curious about what's going on over here, so I'm gonna go check it out. Maybe I'll
let me
buy
tell you
something.
something. The security guard and the manager was more concerned with videotaping than I seen somebody get sexually assaulted, and they're like, "Oh, stop doing that," and they're more upset at somebody video. I swear to God, that's how it is in mine. It's really that bad.
It's pretty crazy. Am I screen sharing right now, by the way?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
I can see.
Cool.
Those are some 1980s murderer glasses.
Dude, I sold those Gucci murder glasses for $60.
Those are totally like Jeffrey Dahmer glasses.
They are.
Not Patrick Bateman. No.
Patrick.
No,
You're such a
he was too
weirdo.
cool.
They're kind of Krillin.
Yeah.
They're Krillin glasses.
Terrible.
Terrible. We're terrible. Okay, let's see how many people are watching this stupid nonsense right now.
9.
Oh, cool. That's great. I like that number.
That's a good number.
It means it's so I can manage the chat.
We can't
Where's,
contain ourselves
Evilos?
with that one.
I don't know where Evilos is. He's mad at me for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's mad at me too. I don't know why.
I think he's mad. I think he got kind of burned out on social media maybe and wanted to do some other projects. That's just an assumption I'm making. I don't know if that's really the truth, but I don't know. Like I like the guy, but he just kind of disappeared, and that's his own deal. Love to see
Yeah.
him. He's totally always welcome in this joint.
Yeah, no, I know. I see he's doing videos on that other stuff that I don't know much about. So
Team it and stuff.
yeah, so I mean, I watched some of it, but
He got messed with pretty hard on YouTube, which is really shitty because he's
yeah, it
actually
sucks.
he was
He's a great person too.
Yeah, he's producing cool content. He's like making like curated stuff that has some value and like long-term value. I just
Those are the people that jackasses feel threatened by.
exactly. Nobody feels threatened by me because I'm an idiot.
Well, I wasn't going to
No,
say
you're
that.
a bunghole.
I need pee-pee for my bunghole.
I gotta look outside.
So I put that little weird TP bunghole guy outside of my office. There's a little brick cove near my front gate, and I put it there. And I made a bet with my neighbor to see how long it would take to get stolen. And it's been there for 3 weeks, and anybody could just pick it up, and no one has.
Shocking.
I mean, he's a creepy little bastard, but
Koi, did I show you the shirt I ordered from Indonesia?
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
no.
Show us.
I'm trying to list shit on eBay right now with all your shitty bins in the background. What is that? I can't tell what it is.
Can you see it?
Suicidal tendencies?
Yeah.
Dude, I got a Bureau. Dude, don't list that shit on eBay. Seriously.
I bought it on eBay.
I know, but I got a Vero claim for selling a suicidal tendencies. Their company, they're dicks. They're owned by
Really?
like Veriflex or some weird skateboard company. Bought
Yeah,
their
Veriflex is one.
okay. It's a skateboard company like Dogtown or whatever owns the suicidal tendencies brand.
Uh-huh.
It's like Ava Skate or something. And they put a Vero out against me, and my shirt was
Were you
real.
selling a T-shirt, a hat, or?
I don't think they should be able to issue a Vero against a single item. If you have like 50, it's obvious that like there's a possibility that you're a scammer. But if you have one concert T-shirt, it's like, what is that going to do to them? Nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, like this one I really wanted. This is one of my favorite albums. It's called The Art of Rebellion. And I really wanted this and to find the real ones, it's like $200 plus.
You ordered that one. You ordered a fake one from Indonesia for how much?
$25.
Jesus.
And they didn't do a Vero against them, but they Veroed me, and I was selling a real shirt.
Oh no, it's crappy. This is really. I mean, I'm very honestly like, if I say, oh, it's crap quality, you'd be like, well, what'd you think getting it from Malaysia or the frig? So I'm not like. I just really.
You should actually alert eBay to their existence because they are selling fake ass shit and they're risking all of our futures to be able to sell stuff like that.
I think they put in the listing. It said reprint or something. They definitely had that in the listing.
Well, that's very, very strongly against the rules of eBay.
Well, it's I don't know. They have dozens of them, so.
Interesting.
And there's a lot of sellers selling reprints, and I had to wait 2 months to get the shirt too.
Why did I get fucking Vero'd? I'm just pissed that I got a Vero.
So Vegan Flipper said that he found a concert T-shirt this week. He found Motley Crue Maximus Rock Tour Circa 2000. It's the first one he's found as a reseller.
Nice. Yeah. I love concert T-shirts. Some of them are great, and some of them are not. If you got,
I don't think I've ever found any that are worth anything.
Oh, you gotta get that Backstreet Boys. You gotta get that Tupac.
I don't look through the men's shirts much. It's funny, when I was shopping today with Portland Pickers, I was saying just that. I was like, I don't usually look through T-shirts because there's so many of them.
Yeah.
And I found a No Hope and Dope 1988 neon print T-shirt.
Nice.
I was like, oh,
where is it?
It's in my
Where is it?
I'll go grab it. Yeah, I'll go grab it. I'll show you.
Yeah, I gotta see it. Don't tease me.
You're such a weirdo.
Oh dear.
Then I got. Did you used to like wrestling or no?
No.
I don't even know who this guy is. Tommy Dreamer.
No. I also don't care.
Being a douche.
What?
Why are you being a douche?
I'm just being mean to you because it amuses me. I feel like it's the only way I can get through to you, is to be slightly mean to you.
I'm sorry?
Nothing.
And I got another shirt it's in my closet somewhere. I know I would never have thrown it out. I have an old... You remember Ministry?
Yeah, I like Ministry.
Yeah, I have like 2 of their shirts. I have one from Psalm 69, the other one from Mine is a Terrible Thing to Taste. And I have it somewhere, and they're worth a couple $100. But
dude, guys, seriously, look at this.
That's
dude.
dope.
There you
look,
go.
Wait, look what I got. I bought this for a nickel. It was a nickel, and I thought to myself, how did somebody at an estate sale decide that this was a nickel? Like, I've never seen anything for 25 cents at an estate sale. I know it's not full or anything.
What is it?
It's Carvin. It's a perfume brand.
Oh.
And did you see how much it sells for?
No.
Oh gosh. Okay, these pictures.
Okay, I see the Savers tag. Let's see the back.
Well, that was the back. Baby. So the back has the big print on it.
Oh wait! I want to see Kayla's thing. Hold on. Kayla,
now, what's it say in the small letter? Is there a year? Is it?
It says 1988.
No Hope and Dope. That was like Just Say No era.
And it's let's see, the American T-shirt company, made in the USA. The size is all faded, but I think it's like a 2X.
Yeah.
And then it has the same thing on the front, but in smaller print.
So look at what this is. Carvan. This is a 2-ounce bottle.
Shut up.
This is a 2-ounce bottle. I have a 1-ounce bottle. This is a, that sold for, these aren't vintage formulas probably either. People like the old formulas of certain things. Let me see here. Call. See, this is all the, well, this is the new stuff, you see?
Mm-hmm.
The old stuff sells for a lot and it's hard to find. Look, these are the only two.
But what's the story? You can only send a certain amount of ounces in the mail. What's it?
I don't know. I don't care. I just put it in the mail.
You can send perfume. It has to go ground. It's not supposed to go priority.
This is 2 ounces. So there's about 1 ounce in here, roughly.
Oh, Vegan Flipper
So
says
it's first class air or is it ground? It's air.
No, dude. I just send it first class. I don't care. What is
First class is fine. It's priority that's the problem.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, it's only
airmail,
if you
dude.
get caught, right? Like
exactly. And what are they gonna
your own
do?
risk.
I don't know. I just think it's stupid. You should think about
I was there the other day at the post office, and the guy walks in with a box to ship something in, and it was in a liquor box, and she's like, "Look, you can't ship liquor." And it said, and the funny part was on the box, it was the liquor Fireball.
Yeah.
They're like, it's flammable, you can't ship it. Would you want a box that said Fireball on a plane? That's like the last fucking box.
Okay, here's the deal. This is the thing that Postal Service is fucked for, by the way, is they won't ship a beer box even if it doesn't have beer in it. You can open it up and show that it has books in it.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yep. There's all sorts of things. Like I was at the post office and this guy was trying to ship something and to I don't remember, Italy or some European country. And they're like, well, what is it? And he said, it's a watch. And they said, if it has gold in it, you can't send it.
Yeah.
And he's like, but I have to send it. They're like, you can't.
If it has gold in it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, and apparently there's all sorts of stuff that you can't ship to certain countries. Like I didn't know this. And on eBay, I sold a Missoni dress and it sold to someone in Italy. And it went via the global shipping program and they shipped it, but then they wouldn't allow it to be delivered. And eBay actually wound up refunding the customer out of pocket for it. But technically they weren't even supposed to be able to buy it because you can't ship textiles to Italy.
Yeah, I've read that before.
Yeah.
It's funny you said that because same thing happened. The guy bought it was a Lacoste shirt and it had the big crocodile. And something happened and the guy is messaging me like, "Hey, que cosa fai?" And I said, "Look, call the global shipping program. I don't know." But you're right. I read somewhere something about they're not supposed to be buying textiles.
Yep.
Which doesn't make any sense, but whatever.
I'm like, the damn dress was made in Italy. It can't go back there.
Nope, because it could say Italy. And what happened? What did Butterbean say that got deleted? You say something rude?
Police.
Oh.
I just didn't know if they were trying to actually start trouble or.
I don't think so. He said he picked about 180 pounds of random Legos. That's pretty good.
I'm very strict.
I know.
In case you haven't noticed.
I know.
You're a good wench. I mean, wrench.
Ouch. Fuck.
You're a good pain in my ass.
I mean, that's true.
Where's your cat, Kayla?
I don't know. Don't say it too loudly or he's going to come over here. He'll hear me.
Morla!
Oh, that picture totally did look like Morla, too.
It was.
It's a great fucking picture.
It was a really Morla picture.
Not you. The cat.
We're sorry we deleted your comment, Butterbean, but this is a family show. We don't say fuck. We don't say fuck.
We don't fucking curse it.
Yeah.
We got the sponsors.
I was talking about the cat.
Mushroom tips. Hey Lego. All right, kick that dude out. He's annoying me
Yeah.
now.
You know you've made it when you have trolls, Corey.
I know. We're just not dealing with you. I'm too busy to deal with your nonsense. You know you're popular when you have trolls. I didn't get trolls till I did that show with Reezy.
Oh God.
Reezy brought all the trolls to the yard.
Yeah, Green Thrifty Life. My cat is very vocal. I like to play peekaboo with him, and I'll like peek around corners and catch his eye, and then he meows at me, and then I hide, and then I do it again, and he meows at me. It's really cute.
Garage Flips is here. What's up, Lonnie?
Oh, Lonnie's here.
Lonnie's one of the only people whose YouTube channel I actually watch. Just because I like.
That's why.
I like Lonnie. I know it's hard to. I know the hustle is like difficult where he is. So. No, you were never banned, dude. What are you talking about? You have a wrench? I just took it away. You want it back? Here. I have the wrench again. You said, are you? Because see, now watch. See, you have a wrench there, and now you don't have a wrench, and now type something again, Lonnie. You have the wrench again.
The mushroom giveth and the mushroom taketh away.
King Mighty cometh for your wrench. Ooh.
Ooh, ooh, what is that?
Ships and Tugs. I just got a request from somebody called Ships and Tugs.
A request for what?
On a notification on
eBay.
You
said a request, and I was like, what are they requesting?
I don't know. It sounds like they want some tugs. I'm not a player. I just tug a lot. I'm not a captain. I just tug a lot. Okay. I'm not a captain. I just tug a lot. Lonnie, you can be a moderator on my channel. You're one of my favorites. Don't worry. You never got banned. If anybody banned you, I yelled at you a little bit because you were being a dumbass, but that's okay. I forgive you. Do you like
my? You gave Lonnie a wrench?
Lonnie always had the wrench. Like he was here early. Like he came on the show really early. So I gave him the wrench, but
you never give me a wrench.
Oh, I'm sorry. You want a wrench?
No, it's all right.
List like 30 items on eBay in one day, and I'll give you a wrench.
He wants you to want to give him the wrench.
Yeah. No, I don't want to give it to you. You don't work hard enough to deserve the wrench.
Toys R Us liquidation sales start tomorrow.
Oh, no, they already started, dude.
Oh, well, I'm just reading the news.
Gotcha. Maybe the ones here on the West Coast.
I guess officially. Maybe that's...
The auctions are at the end of this month, and there's going to be cool shit, like all the fixtures on the inside.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome. Can somebody post the link?
Hazel to...
Oh, now Lonnie doesn't want his wrench, so I'm taking it from him. Sorry, I just took your wrench.
Oh, Lonnie's he's very keen on the trolls. He knows right away. Up, troll. Whack him.
Does Lonnie? I wonder, Lonnie, do you get trolled? Oh, do you get the trollness? I just think it's so funny that people decide to be trolls because they have no idea how to be productive. It's like the biggest loser idiot mentality I've ever seen. Yeah. So for me, it's just so it doesn't even affect me because there's like probably 10 people in the entire world whose opinion I care about, and it's because I know and respect them. Like if I don't know you and respect you, your opinion doesn't mean shit.
Means ugats.
It means ugats.
Let me just learn something now.
Now you know.
Yeah, and you know what the worst is when people make troll accounts. Like he says,
Yeah, like the
People
rocks.
waste their time to troll, so you're gonna make a fake account just to troll? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I have a problem with this Rockstar Flipper guy. He has all these troll accounts, and he goes and messes with people, and he thinks he's cool. I hate that. I guess I just called him out live on YouTube for doing that stupid shit and not actually working and growing like the community, just being a goofball. I hate that stuff. I really wish people would be mature enough to like just like do productive things and profit from doing productive things instead of just being assholes. Pardon me. I get a little bit pissy about that kind of thing.
That's understandable.
I guess we feel the same way.
That's my way of saying, basically.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's why you need a good moderator. That's why you need good moderators.
come on, where you go?
Garage Flips is now a moderator on your channel.
I wonder if there's a limit.
He's now a wrench.
He's now a wrench.
Come here, pussycat.
Oh.
Like you're gonna moderate the channel anyway, Krillin.
How are you gonna moderate shit? You can't see the chat.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Alright, go over there.
I need to call eBay and have them raise my limits again.
Message
Making
from.
all that scatol.
I'm getting some. Oh, what is this? Oh wait, I gotta go back to eBay really quick. Schmackers. I want to confirm these are ice skates, not hockey skates. Those are definitely. Well, what's the difference?
What the fuck is the difference?
They are definitely hockey skates.
Yeah, hockey skates are more heavy duty, and they're not as like.
These are amazing hockey skates. I don't know what they are. They're Bauer Supreme Custom 1000s. Those are probably hockey skates. Just to confirm, I'm not going to confirm anything. Get out of here. It's bothering me. Buy them if you want them. Don't buy them if you don't want them. Leave me alone.
Now, Kay, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you get your cats declawed or no?
No. Absolutely not. That's horrendous. I'm very against it. No.
Really?
Yeah, they
It
can't
hurts them?
defend themselves.
And it's like cutting off your fucking finger at the knuckle.
What? We had the. What do you mean? It sounds like that.
Yeah,
their
it is.
nails.
It is.
Painful,
They use that.
and they use them.
Thrift Shop Hustler says Bauer's hockey. Yeah, Chris, somebody just asked me if these Bauer custom hockey skates were hockey skates and not ice skates. Why can't you use hockey skates as ice skates? Because you play hockey on. What? I get some dumb questions.
Oh, the best is like, I go through the time to put measurements on everything, and then I get the question, what's the measurement on this? It's like you didn't even look.
That chaps my ass.
Did you say Thrift Shop Hustlers in the chat?
Yeah, yes.
I mean, in the. Because I gotta ask him a question.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, I need to ask you a question. You like gabagool?
All right, let me ask you a question, Thrift Shop Hustler.
Get a gooba gabba gooble gooble gooble.
What do you think about that remake on Karate Kid? You think it's gonna suck or be decent?
Why don't you send him a message?
How? What am I gonna do with what?
Make a fucking Instagram account and send him a message.
I know. Why don't you
got
have an Instagram?
Why don't you have an Instagram?
You goofball head.
Because now I have to relay his answer if he answers.
Exactly, and then we have to put up with your bullschmackles.
Make an Instagram account. I dare you. I dare you to do it. You won't do it.
Hey, double dog, dude.
You won't do it.
You won't do it.
You won't make an Instagram.
You won't get it. No, you won't do it because you don't do anything.
Jesus. Fuck.
What? I'm trying to get him to do it. The only way he'll do it is if I do that shit to him. Look what I had to do to get him to list shit on eBay.
Well, actually, it's true. Look what we had to do to get him to come on the show.
I know, I had to bust his balls remotely for like a fucking month.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, Chris gave a good answer too to your question.
Oh, what did he say?
I can't tell you.
Oh, damn.
It's good too, isn't it?
Yep.
That's actually interesting.
About the Karate Kid or about me?
No, about the Karate Kid.
About the Karate Kid, but if you could see the chat, you'd see that it's pretty awesome.
Or if you had an Instagram, you could send him a message and he would tell you probably all about it.
He wouldn't answer me anyway.
Yes, he would. He would answer you when he had a chance. He's not like on social media all day. He has like a real career. He's not like us. No, he actually has. He's actually.
He's got like a family with kids and everything.
I have a family with kids. Don't fuck.
Oh
with
yeah,
me.
you do too. So
Except, I mean, I treat my thing as a job. So, but because I'm the entrepreneur, like I'm the owner, like I have to put in extra work. You know what I'm saying?
I've been
So,
there, bro.
I work as like an employee during the day, and then I work as like the owner as like in the evening to get the stuff done. You know, it's kind of like that. Because he turned on his phone side. Vegan Flipper just says, "You're a goofball," and he's right.
Bunghole.
Dude, so Columbia Sportswear is like their outlet store is right next to me, like 2 blocks away from me, and they had a 60% off sale, and at 60% off, Prana jeans were still $35.
What?
That's crazy town.
And I could buy them cheaper on some of the stuff I could buy cheaper on Amazon than they had on their clearance sale.
I'm sure.
It's a Ponzi. It's a scam.
Yeah, well, how low can they go? You know.
I don't know. It's not 60% off though. It's like they made up some weird pricing for those stores and then made it 60% off of that because I could buy it online from a distributor, like a store for cheaper. So it's 60% off of what? It's fake. It's Fugazi.
Marketing.
It's Fugazi. It's Fugazi. So I was like, you're not getting any of my money. Not even like I'm not even buying something that's a good value because you're a con artist and I don't like you. What do you think about this hat, Rob?
You're not screen sharing.
Are you
see.
kidding me? I've been doing this entire time without screen sharing.
No, just for 2 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
It keeps popping off screen share for some reason. Look at that colorful feather.
Ooh, that's just like a hat I have.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh, you know what happened on the way to the forum?
That's not Stetson though.
It's like something your grandfather wore to go wrestle cows.
Ah, yes, the art of cow wrestling.
lube cow wrestling. Rob, go buy a laptop, man. Listen to Lonnie, please. Like, he might even have one in his inventory he can sell you cheap.
What?
A fucking laptop, so you don't have to be on your goddamn phone.
Yeah. It's alright. I'm going to bed now anyway. It's alright. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning.
It's like 3
It's
o'clock.
tree. 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock in the morning. All right, man. Well, good night.
I gotta hold on. What the fuck?
Rob. Oh, Rob.
Alright, peace.
Peace.
Please.
Every time we tell him he has to get a laptop, he leaves.
He doesn't want to be pressured.
Well, you know, I want to keep pressuring him. That's like my thing. What's $2.22?
I think he's saying it's 2:22 in the morning for him.
It's like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Tree. It's almost tree,
Almost tree.
which is like 3.
Dude,
But
so
if you live on Long Island.
we went to this eBay meeting, and the guy who was holding the meeting said he sold diabetes test strips on eBay. So I found a box at an estate sale, and I bought them, and they're not worth any money at all.
It depends which ones. Some of them are worth a lot of money. I've heard.
Yeah, not these. How are you gonna round 40 minutes? Well, whatever happened. So these are cheap ones. It says they're not for retail sale. I guess I'm not a retailer. I'm an e-tailer. Message retracted. Damn it. Thrift Shop Hustler retracted his message and I can't see it. Hello?
Yeah. I
Oh,
was muted for a second.
oh, gotcha.
Having a coughing fit.
Oh, I'm glad you muted it then.
Mm-hmm. What is that?
A ring, a vermeil ring.
And you don't shine those up either?
This one you can't really shine up that well, but the other ones, yeah.
Okay, because it looks, I mean, the gold part looks kind of...
It's because it's vermeil.
Oh.
It's gold-plated silver, so
okay.
It has this patina to it, and it actually looks pretty. The patina actually looks pretty cool. We can get a little bit better on this.
This stone is really cool looking.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Marcasite or something. It's like this. It's a gemstone, but it's synthetically made, and then they put a gas haze on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, this ring is fugazi. You know, it's vermeil. It's meant to look like a fancy ring, but let me go to the next one. I got a huge lot of sterling silver, but a lot. I bought like a pound of sterling silver for like $20.
Wow.
A lot, like rings and pendants and all kinds of stuff. It was all sterling. Thrift Shop Hustler says he's done very well with diabetic stuff. Yeah, I heard that it was pretty good. So I just bought that box because it was like $1 or something. But I was hoping it'd be like $40, but it was more like $15, and I was like, screw diabetic test strips. I don't really see them that often though. I guess we don't have as many diabetic people in Portland. I don't know. I guess that's more for. I don't know. Like I know there's like type 1 and type 2, and I don't know if you test the same or, you know. Like there's a diabetes that you made yourself get. Diabetes mellitus is one of them, right? And then the one that you're born with. Type 2 and type 1. Type 2 is the one that's preventable, I think, right?
I think so.
I guess I can find out. Diabetes mellitus. A disease, chronic condition. Type 1. Metformin. Diabetes. Type 1 results from the pancreas's failure to produce insulin. Oh, yeah. Okay, so diabetes mellitus. Type 1 diabetes mellitus. Okay. Type 2 is the avoidable one.
That sounds right.
Tom Ford, you sexy bastard.
My ex-husband's father was the CEO of a company that made diabetes testing monitors. Did very well for himself.
Sure. I am sure.
Yeah, when his company got bought out,
they got that money.
They got very, very wealthy.
They got that money. They got the money for the honey.
And like all over their house, they had like framed like the diabetes monitors and stuff because he was, you know, the CEO when they created all of them. So there was like all these different designs in the house, and was weird.
I have no idea what to price this sterling silver stuff. It was so cheap, and I just like want to sell it fast. It's like a quarter ounce, which would be like equivalent of $5 or $6 in silver, but it's a nice piece. Oh, some insulin pumps. They go for 2,000 to 5,000. Wow. Damn. I don't know. I'll have to look for that. I think I am burnt out relatively though. I don't think I can go any further. I think I have reached
Just about midnight.
I think I have reached the end of my listing capacity. I think I listed like 75.
That's pretty good. Ow.
Yeah. And I had 175 to list, so I feel pretty good. Good to see you, Kayla.
Oh, good night.
Good night, Corty.
Cordy, of course, came to join us.
Corty of the Cave, and Chris, night. Lonnie, night.
Lauren.
Bobby,
She might have fallen asleep.
Night.
Good night. Oh, there she is.
She's just like, I'm over here working, doing my thing. Lauren, it was good to see you. You're muted, so we can't hear you. But nice to see you. And everybody in the chat, thanks for hanging out.
Good night.
And we'll see you next time.